It seems like things get worse and worse for Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito. He's been revealed for who he truly is, and who he truly is not somebody who should be on the Supreme Court. He's corrupt, he's criminal, he's biased, a little racist, among other things. Not to mention the war he's mounting against women. This guy's a bad guy. He's not the kind of guy we should have the Supreme Court. I think we all agree, but the problem is he keeps doing these things and nothing ever happens to him. And the reason is because the Supreme Court has been allowed to police themselves and run roughshod. And that's going to have to change at some point soon if we want to maintain democracy. And I'm not so sure that Samuel Alito wants to maintain democracy. Well, there's this woman. She is a liberal, but she poses as a Republican, and she goes talking to radical right Republicans like Sam Alito and asks questions, trying to get them to say things that they wouldn't necessarily say to the press. And this woman did that with Samuel Alito. She was talking about the polarization between the Democrats and the Republicans, the liberals and the conservatives. And she said she didn't see any common ground there. There's no way to compromise this thing. One party has to win. And Samuel Alito answered by saying, yeah, I think you're right about that. There's no way of splitting the difference. Somebody has to win. Now, by saying that, he's showing his bias. He's showing that he wants one side to win, and he's going to do whatever he has to do to make sure that happens. And that's a problem. Compromise and working together. That's what this country is about. That's what the Supreme Court is about. Compromise is something you need, and Samuel Alito is not willing to compromise against his religious faith or his ideology. Samuel Alito is a bad guy. He should not be on the Supreme Court. There's a few others as well. The thing we have to remember is the only way that's going to happen is if Joe Biden wins, the Democrats win the House and the Senate, then we can go at him with some kind of impeachment or stack the court or something. But we're in a tenuous position with the Supreme Court the way it stands now. It's something that has to be fixed. And if you're going with the Republicans, they're never going to want to fix it. They're going to try to game the system even more. I don't know how Samuel Alito explains his particular circumstances, but the fact of the matter is, as of late, he hasn't explained anything. He doesn't say anything. He thumbs his nose at the rest of us. This shit's got to stop.